Oh my god!
Okay, I'm free.
We are back. It's been a while. It's been, as some would say, a hot minute. The world's gone mad. We've really had to change a lot of things in our life. We're both key workers. We spent a lot of time working. Our hours have changed. We spent a lot of time at home. So, as everybody did during the outbreak of COVID-19, we made a TikTok account.
Here it is, in all its glory.
And on our TikTok account, one day we just thought we would post a video showing some really crazy, strange things that have been happening in our house. And this has been going on for a while now. But we captured a video, we posted it. It so far has 2.2 million views. And our page has picked up. And with that has come an incredible community who have a lot of questions, would like to know a lot of things, but unfortunately TikTok limits the amount of characters that you put on a video. So here we are today to explain a little bit more.
So here's the first video.
Okay, I'm free. Oh my god, it's just happened again. Okay, let me shut that again. Let me just show you. There's nothing tied here. I can show you it all. That's the inside of the cupboard, which I just store boots and stuff for winter. Right, that won't shut anymore. Honestly, this is unbelievable. I come upstairs quite often and this is what I find. This cupboard open. But I've never seen it happen. I've just been sat here, scrolling through my phone in my bedroom. This is my room.
Okay, so I'm going to have my phone available to me because I'm going to just read through some of the comments on that video and try and kind of explain a few things or dispel a few things or even agree with a few things. Let's go.
So that video, you were home alone, weren't you? I was out, Lainey was alone, and the cupboard door mystically opened on its own. Now, this video came in 2 parts. So you caught it once, then you switched it off, and then you caught it again.
Yeah.
So it happened twice, within the space of maybe a minute.
Now,
And then, oh sorry, go on.
Now this video shows the cupboard door swinging open, as you'll have seen. I usually have like things wedged in that cupboard to stop it from opening up on its own. Those things, I didn't move them. You didn't move them. It's just a bit of card. It's actually a label from a Gymshark outfit, but it was like the perfect wedge. Gone, disappeared. We haven't seen it since. We don't know. It was in there for a long time, like months, because that cupboard would open on its own. And the reason that I didn't notice that it was gone until the door started to open up on its own again. I happened to have my phone on me. It wasn't a windy day. A lot of people claimed that it was.
Also, there is a magnet actually in the door, so that there's a handle, but it's not like a turny handle. It's literally just one that you use to pull and open the door. And there's a magnet on the inside which helps it to stay shut, which is quite a strong magnet, I'd say. Like, you have to give it a bit of force to get it open.
So there was a comment about the door handle turning. Now it's just a static door handle. It can't turn.
You can't twist it.
It's just like the handle of a drawer sort of thing, or like a kitchen cupboard sort of handle. There's no twist on it. So somebody tried to say that it had been twisted on the inside. There's nothing on the inside to pull it open or shut. It's just a handle on the outside. So that's
another one was that people claimed that there was actually someone in there. Now, when you watch the video, when you first go in, there is a brown boot just by the door.
Yeah.
Now that's obviously a boot. That cupboard is used to store boots, bags. Well, it's your boots, isn't it? Like winter
I've just
boots.
put my winter stuff in there, and there's some boxes that I've got some paint in, like household paint for if you wanted to do some touch-ups. It's literally just store cupboard, but not big enough for somebody to fit into.
Honestly, we know this because when there's stuff at the back, it is an absolute pain in the arse to try and get in there to get it because you cannot fit.
Yeah.
It's not wide enough to fit a person.
I think what we'll do is we'll insert a video, if we haven't already, and you can see what we're saying.
Right guys, as you can see, this is the infamous cupboard. Alright, this is the one that opens on its own. As you can see, we've taken a bit of advice from our comments and moved this bedside table, put it in the way. So we'll just quickly move it out of the way. As you can see, this is not a twisty knob. All right, you have to give it a pull. And this is all that is inside of this cupboard. All right, it is barely big enough to fit what we've got in here, let alone a full-size person. Also, this is the infamous boot that everyone thinks is a person, but there is no people, or are no people in here. There could not have fitted anyone in here. So yeah, that's that.
Everybody made Coraline comments. I love that. Oh, some people claimed that it was the boot, one of my boots that was leaning against the door that was pushing it open all the time. Now that door, the boot is too far into the cupboard. It's not leaning enough on the door. Also, it's leaning on the hinge side of the door, if you want to call it leaning, which would then mean it would need more force to push it open. A few comments have said that they can see somebody hiding in there, but they cannot. There was nobody in there, but that cracks me up. I think it's hilarious. Like, people are like, duh, I can see someone in there, and I'm like, no you can't, because there wasn't.
In all fairness, the cupboard hasn't been touched since this video was made. We haven't moved anything, we haven't put anything in or taken anything out.
That's what I was
going to say. When we go upstairs in a minute, we'll go and like have a little look in the cupboard. You'll see everything as it was in that video. So you'll see that there's no one in there, because otherwise, if there was someone in there, like they would have been in there for weeks.
Yeah.
So
another claim was that the windows, it would have been open around the house, and that would have caused that to open. It would have created some air pressure, and it would have created a draft. There were no windows open that day around the house because it was a cold day. The window, a breeze coming in through the eaves. We've got all insulation now. That was actually something that had been corrected in the house. What else was there?
I think that's the crux of it,
Yeah,
really.
pretty
Like,
much.
a lot of people thought it was a draft, not a draft. A lot of people thought it was a person, not a
No.
person.
Quick disclaimer, we're not asking anybody to believe us.
Of course.
Everybody can have their own opinions. We're not asking anybody to believe or disbelieve us. If you don't believe us, that's fine, it's your choice. We're not going to give you negativity for that. If you want to leave us a negative comment and use up your energy, go for it, but we're probably just going to laugh about it. We're just sharing our story, and this story to us is real, and that's that.
Right, so the next one was a draw. So at this point, we were making a TikTok where you have to close your eyes, and then someone asks questions. Like, it's just a pre-recorded thing, and then with your eyes shut, you point to the person so you don't see the other person's answers. Now, we were going to upload this, obviously, just as this TikTok, but when we went to uploading it, we watched it through, and we noticed that the drawer opened behind us.
But we didn't realise it had even happened. This video had gone into our drafts. But then there were other things that people noticed, which was really intriguing, actually.
Yeah, so when we uploaded it, we only noticed the drawer, but when obviously people have watched it back quite a few times, this has had quite a few thousand views, and they noticed that just before the drawer opens, they're like so you can see the TV in the background, and there's a bit of a dimming on the TV, and it looks like there's a shadowy figure.
The other thing was that your t-shirt.
Yes, so
we didn't notice this either.
yeah,
Which
so
is really interesting.
shortly after this drawer opens, my t-shirt flickers down the bottom. Now
It's almost like it
gets like tugged.
or unfolds or something.
Yeah, so I didn't feel it get tugged. I didn't feel anything get tugged, which is really really strange, because you would have thought I did feel that.
Someone said, right, what's going on with Ben's top? Has this been recorded in parts and cleverly edited together? I'm just trying to make sense of it. The answer simply is no. That is a single take, one push on the button to record the TikTok, and like we say, we didn't even realise that was there until some people pointed it out to us. What was it? Cleverly recorded. If it was cleverly edited together, like I wouldn't even know where to begin with editing something so smoothly.
Right, it's Sunday morning. Hang on, I need to calm down.
So do I.
I thought we were being burgled.
So did I.
It's worse.
I'd rather be burgled.
Me too. Sunday morning, we were just chilling out upstairs in bed, and we just heard loads of noise. Oh look, there's a fork on the floor.
Look at the state of the place.
And this is what we come down to.
Look, the cupboard's in an absolute fucking shit state.
Hang on, I'm just gonna... Oh my god. Did you see that? Oh my god!
Fuck off!
Ben, I'm getting out of here.
Now this one is
Ooh.
quite probably the most dramatic thing we've ever managed to catch. And
So just a bit of
there's a lot going on in it, yeah.
So just a bit of backstory on it. We were upstairs in bed. It's a Sunday morning. We were just chilling. There was a big bang. We came downstairs to find that so you could see that the cupboard doors were open, the stuff on the floor, the drawers were open, and we wondered what it was. Very dramatically, the chair pulls out. Now, there was one person that commented saying, "Oh, how come you managed to conveniently have your camera pointed on the chair?" Just to debunk that one, really, you can hear that the chair moves once, so we pan over to the chair, obviously because it's just moved, and then it moves again. So it's not that we're conveniently looking at the chair, it's that it's already moved, so we're looking at it, that's our focus, and then it's moved again. At that point, I'm freaking the fuck out, I'm out of here.
Somebody said she moved the chair with her foot. This is so staged. Now, nope. I did not move the chair with my foot. I think if you were to look at the video, you'd probably see it.
Yeah, well, you're quite far from the chair.
I was too far away from the chair to be able to reach it from the position that I was stood in when I was recording. Then there's another person said there was somebody under the table. So, and that's really annoying. I wish
we'd showed under
But
the table.
who thinks, right, we need to do a massive scan of everywhere in the room while this is going on?
Yeah.
That would it.
No, like that was
So
quite a scary
you can
thing.
kind of see the bar under the table. There's kind of like a crossbar under the table. It's a table that folds like up to fit more people around in it. In the kitchen, it's just tucked away.
We've just come downstairs to this. That's...
Who the? What the?
the hell? How did that happen? How could that have happened?
You've got the legs caved in, but they're
Yeah,
firm
but this
tight.
is...
Look.
Oh my god. Straight now. Wait, what?
I have to loosen it.
How has that happened?
Even then it's firm. What the fuck?
Oh,
Stupid lamp.
more spooky shit that's happening in our house.
Now that lamp stood there for a very, very long time. It's really sturdy. The lamp doesn't get adjusted because why would we need it to? It's in place. Twice in a week, bear in mind it stood there for months and months, it folded in
Yeah, so
and collapsed on itself.
once we heard it and we decided again to document it, just like the whole cupboard incident.
We were upstairs
We
again.
were upstairs,
Yeah.
and the second time, conveniently, was on a live. So a lot of people
Yeah,
did
that's
actually
good.
see it with us, witness it happen.
And the second time it happened
It
was
quite-
really annoying because it went with such force that it actually bent the lamp, the wire
the
of the
lampshade.
shade. But I'm glad that it happened again on the second live
Yeah,
because people could see it in
Yeah.
real time that it was.
it showed a bit of credibility to what we were trying to say, really.
Yeah.
That door just opened on its own.
I saw it as well.
What are you going to do about it? Because I'm not dealing with it.
Why do I always have to be the one? Like, it's like I'm the sacrificial lamb.
Literally? Well, I don't want to have to be the one to deal with it.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Did you get that?
Yeah? Wait, hang on.
You're gonna have to show in the cupboard now. Because people think that we're like bullshitting.
Right, look. Nobody in here. Nobody underneath anything here. Look, looking around here. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody.
I've gone through the door.
Only gone through the door. No.
Brilliant. Show everyone the toilet. That's great.
I think the next one is the last one that happened.
Yeah, that's the most recent one that we've posted.
So basically, we were both sat on the sofa. To give a bit of context, I was sat on one side, Lainey was sat on the other.
On our phones.
On our phones. So I was sat. I think we'd just got in from work, really, hadn't we? So maybe I'd been home for about 10 minutes, sat on my phone, chilling, and then I saw out of the corner of my eye the door for the cupboard open. Now the door was on the latch, so something had to pull the handle down and open it. So I watched it open, and I thought, right, that's very strange. I'm going to get my camera and I'm going to document it because,
As we've said before, we're trying to catch this.
we're trying to capture it.
I also saw it move, so from my position, out of the corner of my eye, I noticed the movement and heard the handle move.
Yeah.
So I kind of just stopped and looked over, and then you'll see the video kind of
Yeah.
pick up from where Ben going, that door just moved, and I was still watching it thinking, is it going to move again?
Yeah.
Is it going to open again? Is what I was thinking.
So it
shut on its own.
Now, there was a bit of criticism, wasn't there, saying like, oh, it's convenient that you were watching the door. Well, obviously, I'm watching the door. That's what has just moved.
And we're trying to document it.
There is no way that I'm going to look at the other side of the room when the door's the thing that's just opened.
Exactly. Someone said about string. I don't even.
It,
You would surely be able to see string.
But we showed as well. We showed in there. You would have seen the string. Oh, also, people kept complaining about the toilet seat being up. I'm a bloke. I'm sorry.
Drives me insane.
That's all I have to say about it. I am sorry. I leave the toilet seat up. I'd rather it was left up than make a mess and have to deal with that later. All right. Right. So that is basically our TikTok so far. Like we say, we're going to try and keep documenting stuff, but we don't catch everything. So by the time we would have got our phones out to record it, it would have stopped.
We'll have missed the opportunity.
So I feel quite lucky that we've managed to catch what we have caught,
So
because
do I.
it's quite fortunate that we've caught what we've caught, even if it's like the aftermath of what we caught. But there's been on our TikTok, there are some like story times that we won't go into now. You can go and check those out. So Lainey's got a lot of stories that she talks about, a lot of things that she's had happen, not just in this house, but also in other houses that she's lived in.
Go and check out our TikTok to see. And join us in the comment section. We like to do a live every Saturday at 5 o'clock.
Also, if you've got any experiences that you may have caught on camera that you would just like to send us, we will link our email in the description. Send us it, and we'll see if maybe we can do a reaction to it.
Yeah,
maybe
that'd be great.
we could put it on our channel. So if you've got any cool stories of anything that's happened, or any clips like we've caught that you've caught, then send it along. We'll take a look.
Come and find us on our TikTok and say hi. Let us know your opinion on these TikToks.
Also, check out our Instagram. It is @Ben and Lainey. We'll link that, and check out our TikTok, like you said.
We're going to continue to do more videos. In fact, we've asked for some questions from people on our TikTok. We're going to do a Q&A, and that's going to be coming up in the next few days. People always have plenty of things that they'd like to know. So if you are interested, if you've got any questions, come over to the TikTok, ask away, and we'll answer your questions in our next YouTube video. And if you like this, and if you want to see more, because there will be more,
give it a thumbs
up and hit subscribe.
Big red button, you can't miss it.
Right, thank you so much for watching, and we just love you.
Make sure to stay safe, take care, and we're trying to get back on it. So
Today's the day. We're back onto the YouTube.
watch this space. Enjoy.
And from Ben and I and our Poltergeist,